If you sell a product, this type of video that I'm about to speak about today is really useful. However, if you sell a service, this video is priceless. Hi, I'm Rob Campbell from Bear North Media, and today I'll be talking more about the video testimonial. If you watched my recent sort of 5-day series that spoke about different videos that you can use in your business, you'll have seen that I've already spoke about this briefly, but I wanted to dive more into it. Here is 3 reasons as to why you should be using video testimonials for your business, particularly service-based businesses. Okay, so number 1 is a simple element of trust. People tend to buy from people, and most people see businesses or brands as salespeople, basically trying to get them to buy their product. Your video testimonials are basically a bunch of people that have tried, tested your product, your service, and speaking about it from the heart. If they see a video testimonial talking about your product or your service, they're more likely to share it or watch it all than they are to share, say, a Google review. I don't even know if you can share a Google review, but if you can, how often do you see somebody actually share one? And by sharing, I don't mean actually typing one out. I mean sharing it onto Facebook or onto their social media for their friends and their network to see. On the flip side though, how many people do you see sharing product reviews? Well, hey, I've seen this product that I really fancy, here's somebody reviewing it. What's the first thing you search for if you find a new service you want to try? You just look to see what's going on with it. So if you see somebody talking about it quite passionately, and there's a number of these reviews talking about it, it sort of hits you with a bit more trust and you think, yo, what, is this something I can buy into? Number 2 is sales. So video testimonials can be the highest converting videos you use in your business compared to video ads, promo videos, explainer videos. The video testimonials, because of the credibility it gives you and the extra trust that the buyer then has in what you offer, they tend to believe more of what's being said on these reviews. Now, this is where you can get tactical with them. So if you send it out to people that have bought from you in the past, some people might give you an absolutely glowing review. Other people might be a little bit vague and a little bit unsure of what to say, because there's a bit more pressure on doing a video testimonial than there is on just typing some text up. It's quite easy to type a piece of text saying, yes, this was great, would recommend. Whereas doing it on a video, it just sounds a little bit empty. So this is where it really comes into its own. You can send out 3 questions that you want that person to answer, so they'll go into a little bit more detail. This is where it's really ideal for people that sell a service. So if you've got a frequently asked question, you can then send out these questions for someone to leave a video review gearing towards that frequently asked question. So then next time there's a question, not only are you answering it, you're answering it with somebody else that's bought from you, and it goes back to that trust phase. So you can do this multiple times, is then send out different questions to different people depending on what they've bought and what they've bought into. Then you can really gear towards stuff. So not only does this save you time in the future, it means they're higher converting, because anybody that looks at your frequently asked questions can then be hit with a tailored response to that sort of question they want to know about. It'll have some more information in that review anyway, and it's another person that links it back in with step number 1, which was trust. So number 3 is content. All platforms, including your website, love content. And what they love most of all is people staying on their platform because of that content. So Facebook, for example, is more likely to keep showing videos that are on Facebook itself than being redirected off to different places all the time. So the more stuff's being watched that keeps people on their platform, including keeping people on your website, that just makes it rank higher in the algorithms. So with a video testimonial, you can have one long form one that speaks about all this stuff, or you can break it down. So when we mentioned in the last point, you might have 3 questions, for example. You can break that into 3 separate parts. So you might have several people answer the same question. So then you can tie them together to make a longer video. So it keeps people on that platform longer. It's always building trust, linking back to the first point, because there's a lot more social proof there, and ties in with that sales machine as well, number 2, because they're seeing various people talk about your product and your service. The reason I mentioned at the start, this is a lot more important for people that operate a service rather than the product, is that a product is tangible. People can go to a shop and look at it and sort of make their own assumptions. Whereas with a service, they're going off purely what you say and what everybody else that has experienced your service says about you as well. So in a saturated market, this really helps you stand out more against your competitors. You've got people answering questions specifically how you want them to answer them, but not really putting words into their mouth, so they're still speaking in their way, in a human way that people will connect with better. I will attach a link to download 3 questions that you can use and send out to your audience to receive video testimonials. Hopefully you've taken something away from this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.